This is going to be how to book a sales lead into the system. We now have new problem codes for the different types of lead. There's two different types. One is a marketed lead and one is a sales lead. And there's a different set of questions for each type of lead. So this is how to set up each one. You will go to, while you have the customer on the phone, you'll go and create their information in the computer. If you need to, go ahead and set them up a customer site here in acowin, and just tell them, you know, I need to gather some information from you in order to get this set up. Go ahead and make their card, and then you'll go in to make their sales slip. I'm going to make these against my own personal address just as an example so it doesn't show up on any customer site. So I'm going to go ahead and enter mine in here. Now the first one I'm going to do is a marketed lead. And the marketed lead, you would just click the new button here, go in and select your problem code for it, and it's going to be MLEAD. That's for a marketed lead. Now if you'll roll up, you'll notice that there are lots of different questions that need to be asked. It should only take about 1 or 2 minutes to ask these of the customer, and I'll go through it with you just so that you see how easy it is. So I'll put my name as the CSR, and so what you'll do is gather the information from the customer, and then you'll say, thank you for giving me your information. I just have some questions that will save you time when the comfort consultant comes, and also to help him be better prepared, which is here in the script area of the call slip. So then you go down here to the first question and you'll ask them, you know, is your system currently down? Now they may have already given you some information that you can use to fill in answers on this, and if so, just skip and fill in the answers. Do not ask them the questions over again. It'll sound too robotic if you do that. So the first question you'll do is ask them, you know, is the system currently down? And I'm just going to pretend like mine is, so I'm going to say yes. Ask if they have an AC company that regularly services their unit. You would just say, you know, do you mind me asking, do you have an AC company that regularly services your unit? And then you would put the answer. I'm going to put, actually for this example, I'm going to put yes. And then you'll say, well, have they diagnosed a problem for you? And if so, did they tell you what was wrong? I'm going to say yes. My compressor went out and they said I needed a replacement. So you'll just put in here, bad compressor needs replacement. Then you'll come down here to number 4. Did they give you a quote for replacement? And the customer may tell you, yes, it's too high. And so then you'll come down and you'll ask, were you referred to us today, or how did you find out about our company? Now that will be the place where you would fill in your source, like say for instance they found us on Google, so it'll be internet. Next question, how many estimates are you planning to get before you make a decision, and how many do you currently have? Well, I only have one from the company that came out, so that's what you would put there if that's their answer. How soon would you be looking to have a new unit installed? I'm going to put ASAP because I'm hot and I would want mine done as soon as possible. So if I were telling the CSR, I would say ASAP, so that's what you would put. If they tell you a month or 2 months or something like that, this is not going to be an urgent sales call. It's only urgent if they are looking to get it replaced in the next week or so. Now, if they say they're waiting on getting money, that would be your opportunity to tell them that we do have finance options and try to get them pre-approved through Green Sky. If you do not get them pre-approved through Green Sky, say no worries. Our comfort consultant should be able to get you financed. We have several finance options. So make sure that you use this question number 7, how soon would you be looking to have a new unit installed, as a way to prioritize how soon we need to get out there. Now, if you've got other sales calls, it's in the heat of summer and you've got other sales calls to book, this would be one that you could push out for a couple of days or even another week. depending on what they said. If they're not serious about getting it installed now, I would not make it a priority. So the next question, is there anyone else that would benefit from the information that the comfort consultant has, and what would be a good time for everyone? Don't worry, we offer night and Saturday appointments. That's so that we can let them know that we will fit their schedule as best as possible. And then if you did not discuss finance options with question number 7, then here you would just say, would you be interested in any finance options? If they say yes, then you can offer them Green Sky. Make sure that you note to them that we do have same as cash programs if they're qualified for it. And those are the questions. They're real simple to ask. And so these are really important to the comfort consultant when he is going out to their home. So once you answer those questions, you'll come over and you'll assign it to whoever it's going to be. And then here you'll make sure that you put it on the correct calendar. Say for instance they want tomorrow at 10 a.m. You would select tomorrow's date and then fill 10 a.m. here on the board. Okay? And then you would save it. And then also on this portion right here where it says phone numbers, if there's any additional phone numbers there that can be put on the call slip, you'll want to make sure that you do that as well. And then save it. I'm not going to save this one because it'll make a call slip on mine. But so you'll save it and then go on to the next step in your sales lead process. Now the next type of lead is going to be a tech lead. And it goes basically the same way for everything except the 2 questions that are asked. So you just click New. The problem code is going to be TLEAD. And then there's only 2 questions that we would ask. So I'll fill in my name as a CSR. And the 2 questions are, what would be a good time for everyone that would benefit from the information the comfort consultant has? And you can remind them here that we do night and weekend appointments. And then the number 2 question would be, are you interested in finance options? And we do have same as cash programs if you're interested. So that would be your opportunity to try to get them pre-qualified for Green Sky. If you don't get them pre-qualified for Green Sky, say no worries. The comfort consultant has other finance companies that we have access to. Now, the other difference on this tech lead sales call is going to be this, the source. You want to put the technician that actually gave you the lead. So it starts off with Z, all of the tech lead names start off with Z, and then you go down and you'll find whichever comfort consultant it was that gave you the tech lead. And that's really important because the technicians get paid spiffs depending on the tech leads that they turn over. So it's really important that you put their name in there. Again, you'll come over here to the assigned and assign it to your comfort consultant. Go to the calendar and select the date that we're coming out, and then also put a timestamp in there what time the customer is expecting us. So if you will start using these 2 different types of problem codes when you are setting up the acowin call slip portion of a sales lead.